guys, in anime, we always see some of the powerful, the quiet ones, and most of that always comes from like the male perspective. But also in anime, guys, let's not forget there's some badass women in animes. How you guys doing out there? So today, guys, we're going to check out a video coming from VinnyTube. As always, he makes good content. And this is top 10 overpowered and badass women of anime. Now, as you guys know, I like to chop up these videos in terms of top lists. So usually I cut it in half, or I'll just leave out the last part. Today we're just going to probably leave out the last part. But hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said before, link in the description down below for VinnyTube's channel. He makes good content. I like his list very much. But let's check it out, shall we? So once again, top 10 overpowered and badass women in anime. Let's do it. Now,
this video is sponsored by Squarespace. To say the world of anime is full of strong girls is an understatement. For every edgy hero, there's the trusty heroine ready to fight by his side, the side character who's a powerful figure of admiration, or the female villain that serves as the ultimate obstacle. Eventually, our journey through the various offerings of the anime world would inevitably let our paths cross with these powerful women. So for this list, here are some of the badass, plain overpowered women in anime that could give anyone a run for their money.
From Attack on Titan, yeah, she's bad.
We start off with Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan. Mikasa's a no-brainer inclusion to this list. I mean, anyone who's watched Attack on Titan would rank the tough, no-nonsense Mikasa as one of the top fighters in the series. The many seasons of Attack on Titan are filled with her exploits as a member of the Survey Corps. How many times have you seen people dread and respect her due to her prowess in battle? I mean, in some ways, she does better in battle than Eren's Titan form a couple of times early on in the story too. Watch out, Titans, there's little you can do to escape your fate when this lady starts to cut you down with grace and speed.
I ain't gonna lie, she's badass. Yes, Ezra, oh my god!
Urza Scarlet makes her way to the number 9 spot on the list.
Badass.
Since her introduction, few women in Fairy Tail match the impact and aura Urza boasts. Miles ahead of the main cast, she impresses in her appearances thanks to her various different armor, always having something appropriate for any opponent. As if taking down foes that threaten the guild and her friends isn't enough though, she's infallible in the face of adversity, easily taking on challenges such as facing hundreds of powerful monsters in one go. However, versatility isn't Urza's greatest strength. As with Fairy Tail members, it's her uncanny will to keep fighting for her friends that makes her truly powerful.
Badass, man. I love her. I love her. Who's this?
Roaring to the 8th spot on our list is Mereoleona Vermilion. Mereoleona bursts onto the scene with a claim that she's never been defeated in battle. Now, while this may be an absurd or generic claim according to anime standards, she more than proves her worth with her amazing fire powers. Her mighty flames allow her to brutalize enemies with ease and overcome spells of all sorts. Now, it wouldn't be a stretch to say that she's one of the most powerful knights in the kingdom in terms of physical combat, fitting for the leader of the Crimson Lions. In fact, the only reason she doesn't start off as the captain of the Lions is that she just doesn't feel like getting the position. In terms of strength, she'd more than qualify for the role. In her noteworthy battle against Raya, she easily burns through all the spells thrown at her through sheer power. Now that's power fitting for one who has the potential to become Wizard King.
What is this?
Sitting in the 7th spot, we have Altair from Recreators. Recreators' main villain easily stands tall above all the other badasses in the show. While the other creations have their own slew of powers and moments, not one can match what Altair has in store. Altair is blessed with loads of powers fitting for any primary antagonist. Besides her combat skills and ability to fly, Altair has a set of reality warper abilities too. What's more, further powers are added to her arsenal as the story goes on, thanks to her being able to adapt and weaponize fan content of her. In the end, the heroes don't even manage to defeat her in battle. If that isn't an outright bragging rights award, then I don't know what is.
Wait a minute. Claymore. Yes! Woo! It's Teresa, yes. Yes!
Teresa from Claymore takes 6th place on the list. Long regarded as an unparalleled fighter within the ranks of Claymores, Teresa of the Faint Smile easily finds her way to the list. I mean, just take a look at her official stats and you can see how powerful she really is. Make no mistake, Teresa is unequaled in combat ability, Yoki perception, and Yoki reserve. Even without fighting at full strength, she takes little effort in overpowering multiple Claymores of her generation, further showing the huge gap between her, number 1, and the next one's in line. In the end, the only way to defeat her is through off-handed tactics and sneak attacks. Should she never let her guard down, Teresa is literally nigh impossible to beat. Truly a terrifying Claymore to face in battle.
Whoa!
At 5th place, we find Esdeath, leader of the Jaegers in Akame ga Kill. A true sadist, Esdeath fits perfectly in this list of badass anime women. Living under her father's philosophy of survival of the fittest, General Esdeath takes pleasure in violence and brutality. Throughout Akame ga Kill, she's probably the deadliest foe that Night Raid contends with. If not for some varying situations, I've no doubt that she's capable of wiping the floor with Night Raider several times over and over. We still have to consider her unparalleled ice powers too, those that culminate in her being able to freeze time itself.
What? Oh yeah.
Tatsumaki blows past the competition
she's
to make
tough,
it to 4th place. Don't underestimate this petite little Spitfire, the 2nd highest ranked hero in the Hero Association. Brash, moody, confident, and sometimes temperamental, such traits are to be expected from someone as strong as her. After all, Tatsumaki's claim to fame is being the most powerful Esper in the series. In a world such as One Punch Man's, being the best at anything is no easy task. Her psychic powers are second to none, and she showcases them with feats such as repelling attacks from Boris's spaceship. In fact, her greatest enemy is actually herself. The only thing stopping her from running wild is that her powers can be unpredictable and can destabilize.
Life or Torito.
As we approach the top 3 badass or overpowered women in anime, let's turn our attention to One Piece's Big Mom. Now for another villain on the list. Charlotte Lin, better known as Big Mom, is the only female member among the 4 emperors in One Piece. Don't let her appearance fool you though. Despite being old and looking out of shape, she's more than capable of chasing after opponents and kicking ass in battle. Her devil fruit, which allows her to absorb powers and grant inanimate objects sentience, is also one very powerful and unique ability. It's not as if she has to train a lot to get to this point too. She was born to be abnormally strong, and her badass showing started all the way when she was just 5 years old. At the age of 6, she already had a bounty, and she was simply growing stronger and stronger with age.
I've heard of this.
Shiki claims to place the second best on our list of badass women. Her grey morality, overpowered abilities, bloodlust, and other hidden depths make her one of the coolest and more badass characters in Type Moon. Watching her growth as a person and her developing relationship with Mikia make the Garden of Sinners a very fun watch, even in rewatches. Now Shiki has incredible endurance, agility, and strength. she's capable of dispatching a horde of undead or even spirit-like beings, especially when in possession of a katana. However, what sets her above and beyond most, if not every single being in her universe, is her mystic eyes of death perception, an ability that allows the user to perceive the death of something, living or non-living, in the form of lines and dots on the target. When cut or stabbed, it causes the object to be sliced and killed with ease, or in the case of the dots, erase a being or object's entire existence completely.
I actually have this on my list to watch. Alright, y'all. We're going to end it right there. If you want to see the number one, link in the description down below for Vinny2's channel as well. Once again, like I said, a lot of the animes on here, some I've seen and I know of, and then there's some that I haven't seen. And I always, one thing I love about anime is always an anime that I may not have seen or never heard of is going to catch my eye. And yeah, man, you see that. But the one thing I love about anime also is, yeah, like they tend to do a lot of good justice for females. And a lot of these choices they show is right up there. This was really good, very cool indeed. You guys tell me in the comment section below, what did you think? Don't worry, guys, I do read your comments and I do try to respond to everybody's comments. So with that being said, guys, it's Mama and Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real. I'll catch you guys next time. If you want to see number one, link in the description down below. Y'all take care.